jealous.
Eat it, girl, get in on this. Hey everyone, welcome to today's mukbang. So I decided to do a mukbang because I wanted to do a Colleen's Corner where I answered your questions, but I haven't had time to like step away and film and edit that because it's hard now that I just want to spend every second with my cute baby. I thought maybe a breakfast mukbang would be an easier thing to do, and also then I get to eat a lot of food and he gets to eat a lot of food. He's eating his favorite thing ever, which is Cheerios, but I also am gonna give him bites of all this stuff. So, yes, today we're doing a mukbang from Denny's. So I ordered a bunch of food because last time I did a mukbang, I just ate like In-N-Out and everyone was like, that's not a mukbang, you're literally just eating lunch. I'm like, okay, so I guess in order for it to qualify as a mukbang, you need to order a crap load of food. So I ordered so much food, and it's literally just for me because Eric's not eating it. Why? Oh. Here we go. I am gonna answer the questions I asked you guys on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already to ask me questions. And I'm gonna answer some of those now. I love you. Okay guys, so the first question is from Kylie. She said, have you started planning your cancer fundraiser yet? Yes, I have. So every year for my birthday, I do a childhood cancer fundraiser. You guys will get more information on that very soon. Oh, by the way, basically all the questions were about Flynn, which is why Flynn is in this video with me. Do you want some pancake, Flynn? Can you try pancake? Mmm, yummy. Dude, that is really good. It tastes like vanilla frosting. Okay, he just threw it on the floor. Do you want to try some eggs? I hate eggs. Scrambled eggs give me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, what's your favorite thing about Flynn is this question. Almost all the questions are about Flynn. My favorite thing about Flynn is everything. I don't know, he's the coolest guy in the whole world. He's my best friend. I don't know, everything about him. He's so funny, he's talkative. Yeah, we talkative. Not right now, clearly. But he's cuddly, he's funny, he's happy, he's sweet, and he loves me, and I love him. I love everything about him. Do you enjoy morning poops? You do? Who doesn't enjoy morning poops? He loves them the most though. He poops every morning and he always poops an absurd amount. Yesterday he pooped 3 times. I'm not kidding, literally 3 times. Yeah, he loves a poop. He already ate today, so he's kind of like, wow. He already ate recently, like very recently, so he's kind of like, why are we eating again right now? Do you want your water, Beba? C.HUYI said, can we have another update video on Flynn? Yes, I was doing those update videos pretty frequently. Haven't done one in a while because we were in New York and then we were on tour, and now he's almost 1, so I'll do an update video when he turns 1 on everything he's been up to. Do you just want to hold this? What do you want to, throw it? Okay, he wants to throw it. Do you want French toast? That's pretty good. If you don't like that, you're an alien. Will you ever have another kid? And if you would, do you consider adopting? Yes, we want another kid, but I do not want to get pregnant again. This actually was the most frequently asked question. Everyone wanted to know if I was gonna have another kid, like literally everybody. Yes, we want to have another kid. No, I do not want to get pregnant. If I got pregnant, I obviously would be happy and excited and it would be a miracle and I would be like so excited to welcome another little baby in the world, that I'm so grateful that my body is able to be pregnant and I'm so grateful that I'm able to carry a child and have a child. Like, it's really awesome that my body's able to do that. I know a lot of women can't, and so I'm grateful that I get to do that. But my pregnancy was so painful and so horrible. I don't want to go through that again. It was, a lot of people say like, oh, once you have the baby, then you forget about it and you just want to do it again. Yes, it was worth it because I got Flynn and he's my favorite thing in the whole world. So obviously I would be pregnant again in a heartbeat if it meant I could have Flynn, but I don't want to do it again if I don't have to because it was really painful. So we're planning on adopting. Eric's brother is adopted, so there's adoption in his family. They know a lot about it. I don't know much about it. I'm very naive to it, so I need to educate myself on it, how it works. And I know it's a really long process and it's a really intense process, and there's a lot that goes into it, obviously, because they want to make sure the children are safe and they're going into good homes. So I know it's going to be a lengthy, long, intense process when we start. We're not starting right now, we're not prepping for it right now, but eventually that is something we want to do. We really want to adopt. And he just threw his French toast on the floor. So, how do you handle stressful days? Good question. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Don't throw this one on the floor, okay? It's a drum. It's a drum. It's a drum. You try. Yeah, good boy. Good drumming. Good drumming, Flynn. Hi, baby. Are you all done? What's happening? Are you all done? Do you want a Cheerio? Here, have a Cheerio. I have to fit. Yes. Why are you bullying me? You're bullying me! You're bullying me! You're bullying me! I might have to finish this on a different camera. So. Yeah, that's my name. Mama. Mama. What's your favorite thing about being a mom? Everything. You're the best. It really is the best. It's the best thing in the world. Why are you pulling? Are you just so bored? Yeah, I love everything about it. I just love getting to know him, and as his personality grows and becomes Flynn. Are you eating my fingy? Don't eat my fingy. Don't eat my fingy. So my camera died, so now I'm filming on my phone. Flynn was over the high chair, so now he's gonna sit in my lap. So I'm just gonna finish this on my phone, but since I'm using my phone to film, I can't use it to look at the questions, so I wrote down some of the most popular ones that I got. So one question I got was, what did I not expect being a working mom? Now that I'm a working mom, what thing is something I didn't expect? I knew that being a working mom was hard because I obviously know there's a lot of working moms out there. They talk about how hard it is. I know a lot of stay-at-home moms. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. I know it's like the hardest job in the world. Why are you eating the plastic? What's happening? What are you doing? Do you want some? You can have some. Okay, he wants me to feed it to him. Got it. The thing I didn't expect, I knew it was gonna be hard. It's hard to find the time, but I wouldn't say it's like, oh my God, it's so much harder now that I have a child. It's more like, it's hard to get work done, not because of him. It's hard to get work done because I don't want to do work now. I want to hang out with him. Like, working has always been my favorite thing to do. Like, I'm a workaholic. I love to work. But now I have him, and all I want to do is hang out with him. So I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be hard to get work done because I have a kid now, and there's so many responsibilities, and the kid wants so much attention. It's not like that at all. Like, honestly, I could get a nanny or a babysitter or have someone else watch him all day, and he'd be fine. Like, he'd play and live his life and be totally fine, and I could get work done. I don't want to do that. I just want to be with him. Like, sometimes I'll have, you can ask my sister. She's talking about it on her podcast recently. I'll ask her to come over and watch Flynn. And she's like, when you ask me to come over and watch Flynn, I don't really watch Flynn. I hang out with him for 20 minutes while you work. And then you're like, okay, I can't stand it. And then you come and hang out with him and you want to be around him. And that's so true. That's the thing I didn't expect. I didn't expect me not wanting to get work done because all I want to do is hang out with him. So I wasn't expecting that. And I love that. I love that that's how I feel. That we're so close. I love that he's making me hold his food for him. He's never like this. Usually he's like, I want to do it myself. So the fact that he's making me hold his pancakes and he take bites is hilarious. Someone said something really funny in my questions on my Instagram. They said, are you and Eric ever planning on having a real wedding that's big so that you can be real husband and wife? And I know I've never really talked about my wedding with Eric, and you guys know that we're married, but that's kind of all you know. We are actually married. Just because we didn't have a huge wedding and a big wedding ceremony with all our family and friends doesn't mean the wedding didn't count. We went to a courthouse. We are legally married. And we did have a tiny little fun wedding, but it was an impromptu, spur of the moment wedding ceremony in our house with just immediate family. We did do that. But we do want to have a wedding party. Eventually, we just wanted Flynn to be there for it because I was pregnant when we got married. And I was like, I want him at it. He's obviously our son. He's our family. I want him out of my body. I want him to be at our wedding and to see us devote our lives to each other. So we're waiting until he's a little bit older, and then we'll have a wedding ceremony that he can be a part of with all our family and friends. But we are really married. We are married for real. I thought that was funny that someone was like, are you gonna have a real wedding so you can be actually married? We are definitely legally married. So I thought that was funny. Someone said, how do you deal with judging moms? You know what? I wanted to answer this one because I always have been oh, moms are so judgy. And sure, that can exist. But since becoming a mom, I have realized how supportive and beautiful the mom community is. I actually don't find it that judgy. The people actually who are the most judgy are people who don't have kids. That's been surprising to find out now that I have a kid. Like, the most judgy, rude people are people who do not have children. So like, if I'm at a restaurant and he starts yelling or being loud or throwing food on the ground, which, by the way, I always pick it up before I leave a restaurant. I don't leave it all over the floor. I'm not that type of person. But usually if he's like that, moms are the ones who come up to me and are like, do you need help? Do you need me to grab that for you? Can I help you? What can I do to help you? Do you need me to hold him? Oh, he's so cute. Like, they're so sweet, so helpful, so nice. Oh, I remember that stage. You should try this. They'll give advice. Like, they're so wonderful. The people who are judgy and rude are people who don't have kids. They're the ones who are like, oh, learn to control your child. Like, those are the ones that are mean and rude and judgy. And the same thing goes for the people on the internet. So I've found that, like, the sweet comments I get that are supportive and kind and helpful are from moms. And a lot of you guys, obviously. But the hate comments that I get about being a mom are from younger people, like young people who don't have kids, or older people who don't have kids. So that's been interesting to find out. Of course, there are moms out there who are judgy, just like there are in any community of people. Like, there are other people who are rude and have opinions on things. But for the most part, the mom community is like the best community ever. And I have such respect for moms now that I've had a child. It's Moose Bunny. I'm gonna move you guys a little bit closer. You feel really far away. Yeah, I know. So yeah, the mom community is like my favorite community ever. Like, I say it on my Insta story all the time in my vlogs, but like, when I travel, moms at airports are the nicest. They're actual angels. Like, they're angels. Like, they always come up to me and are like, do you need anything? Can I help you? Like, I was in the bathroom with him once changing his diaper, and a mom ran up to me and was like, I have 3 boys. Do you need me to hold a diaper? Do you need me to hold him? Do you need me to watch him so you can get something out of your bag? Do you need to go to the bathroom? I can hold him while you go pee. Like, moms are so amazing. Like, honestly, the best ever. And honestly, like, they're amazing. Flynn, what is this game of throwing things on the floor? That's been my favorite thing, I think, about one of my favorite things about becoming a mom is my newfound respect for women and for moms and how amazing they are and supportive of each other they are, because we know how hard it is. And so we stick together. And I think that's been a beautiful part about becoming a mom. And I think before I had a baby, maybe I did have judgments where I would see a bratty child and be like, oh, why isn't that mom taking care of their kid? You know, I think I did have those moments and those thoughts, unfortunately. And I'm so grateful that now I'm a mom and I don't have those thoughts anymore. I'm like, what are they going through? Does that kid have an ear infection? Or is that kid overtired? Does he need a nap? Is the mom okay? Has the mom slept in a while? Like, you just look at things a lot differently once you have a kid of your own. Don't worry, Flynn's right next to me. I'm watching him. Another question I got a lot was, how's it traveling with the baby? Traveling with the baby is daunting and scary, but now I've done it a lot. Flynn's been on like 10, maybe 12 planes at this point. He's not even a year old. We've traveled a lot together. I think the number one thing of advice I would give to any parents out there who are scared of trying new things with their kids, scared of going out to a restaurant, scared of going on a plane, taking a trip. I was like that too at the beginning. We were scared to go anywhere with Flynn. He had colic, so he just cried 24/7. I was so scared to do anything with him. But I think the best thing for us as a family and for us maturing and be able to get through things together is just doing it, like just booking it. And even though it was scary, just being like, we're just going to do it. And being scared, like the first time we were going to do a flight, we were like, we don't know how we're going to make this work. We don't know what's going to happen. He might scream the whole time. We came prepared, but like, you know, just trial and error. You won't know till you do it. And he actually travels really well. I figured out a system. I get him to sleep right when the flight is taking off. Flynn's been kind of accustomed to falling asleep in my arms. Which most moms look down on probably. Well, not moms, but people might look down on like getting your baby to sleep in your arms instead of letting them learn to fall asleep in a crib. But for me, it was really beneficial to teach him to sleep that way because we travel so much. I'm always on a train, on a bus, on a tour bus, on an airplane, in a car, in a hotel. Like the first year of his life, he's barely even been at his house. So for us, it was really beneficial for me to have taught him how to fall asleep in my arms because that meant on an airplane, on a train, on any moving vehicle, on the bus, in a theater, in a hotel, I was able to get him to sleep just by holding him. But it just goes to show every family is different, every person is different, every child is different, every parent is different. There isn't one way to do it. There isn't one way to have a child. There isn't one way to parent. Everyone is different. Every kid is different. And so that's what's worked best for us. Hi, baby. And for traveling, I would just say, you got to just do it. You got to bite the bullet and you got to just try it and do it and know that there's going to be bumps. But the best thing you can do as a parent is, I'm not telling you how to parent. Everyone is different. But the best thing for me and for us and for our parenting experiences is trying our hardest to just go with the flow and just be like, whatever happens, happens. Because you can't plan anything with a kid. Like, he's in charge, and you never know what his mood is going to be, when he's going to be tired, when he's going to be hungry, when he's going to poop, when he's not going to feel good, when he's going to be bored. You just can't plan things. Like this video, obviously, like I was like, oh, it'd be so cute, we'll sit and eat together. And he didn't want to. He wanted to throw everything on the floor, and he wants to be on the floor rolling around. So it didn't go as I planned, and I'm not like, darn it, how come he's not doing what I want? I'm like, okay, go for it. Like, have fun. And it's not bothering me at all. So I think that's just kind of the mentality you have to have in general. That's what's helped us parenting wise, is just kind of laughing and rolling our eyes when things happen. Because what are you going to do? Just cry about it and be super upset. I've done that too, but anyway. Hi, baby. Hi, sweet love. Hi, sweet love. Okay, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me do the silly, easily done mukbang so that I can hang out with my kid today and not spend 2 full days editing a video. Now I can just enjoy my child for a couple of days. Thank you. And if you guys want to see my daily life, I'm vlogging every day on my vlog channel. So over there you can see as I prepare for the childhood cancer fundraiser, my birthday, Thanksgiving we're doing at my house this year. His first birthday is coming up, Christmas, all that stuff. I'm vlogging every day. So you can say every step of the way. I just went to the People's Choice Awards last night. I vlogged that. That'll be up soon. So yeah, go check that out. I love you guys. I'm going to keep eating this food, and then I'm going to give my baby a nap. Mama. Yeah, come here, baby. Mama. I love you. Say bye-bye. He's got things to do. Goodbye.